Welcome back to Way Back Movies. I'm Big James. Man behind the camera is going to be Editor Dave. Welcome to our first real video talking about movies. If you're new to the channel, which is a brand new channel, so you probably are, and you like content about movies, movie reviews, unboxing videos, 4K, physical media, then go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and check us out. For our first video today, we are going to talk about Amazon Prime Day. Happened a couple days ago. Basically happens once a year if you don't know anything about it, where Amazon has a bunch of really good deals on everything you can think of. Specifically for me, I basically drained my bank account ordering movies, 4Ks, Blu-rays, that kind of stuff. So today's video is going to be what I got from Amazon, not only Amazon Prime Day, but other stores, kind of try to compete with them as well. So I did pick up a couple things from Best Buy, and then I'm going to let you know exactly how much I saved on each of these movies, except for a couple. There were a few that I totally forgot to write down because I was so busy trying not to miss the deals that I didn't keep track. So the first that I got, these are going to be two that I picked up from Best Buy. So the first is the 4K Steelbook edition of Justice League. I'm gonna help if I hold this up the right direction. I think I've seen this movie, but I don't really remember it too well. It's one of those that's kind of meh, so it wasn't anything real exciting. But this was normally $32.99 and it was marked down to $12.99. So definitely wanted to pick that up, try to add to my DC movie collection. I do have all of the Marvel movies, Marvel Cinematic Universe on 4K, but I only have a couple DC movies, like that one, Wonder Woman. So I definitely wanted to add to that. The next one I picked up from Best Buy, also a Steelbook, Stephen King's It. Now this is the original like TV miniseries one. I think it's from 1990. This one had Tim Curry as Pennywise in it. Definitely a good movie, or miniseries, I guess. This one was normally only $11.99 to begin with, but the sale was $6.99, so not too shabby for a Steelbook, and it's a pretty nice Steelbook. You got Tim Curry on the front and on the back, looking kind of sad. So those are the two that I picked up from Best Buy. Everything else I got from Amazon, which was definitely a lot. The first couple of these are going to be ones that I didn't really keep track of the price on, so I don't remember what the savings was. I don't think it was anything outrageously great, but it was enough, and I didn't have them. So first one is going to be the 4K. This is the 45th anniversary edition of Jaws. It's got the pretty cool lenticular cover on there. I don't know if you can really see that. It's got the 4K movie in there with the little booklet. It's normally, like, I've seen this at Walmart, it's like $20. I think I picked this up for like $11.99 or something. I don't really remember. It's nothing like super great deal. But this is one of those movies I'd kind of been a little bit reluctant on. I know everybody loves Jaws, but for whatever reason, it's not really any great movie that I have to seek out and watch all the time. I think it probably has something to do with the fact that I didn't really watch it when I was younger. I saw it as an adult. And after seeing like the 80,000 Shark Week episodes with real sharks killing people, seeing a extremely fake shark kill somebody really doesn't do too much for me, but it's a classic. I wanted to add it to the collection, so pick that guy up as well. Next is going to be a Blu-ray. It's another one I don't remember how much I paid for it as opposed to how much the sale was. And that's going to be the Arrow release of 80s classic Weird Science. This is one of those movies. I have a lot of 80s movies, a huge collection of 80s movies. And this, for some reason, I never had. Definitely a huge John Hughes fan. I don't know why anybody wouldn't be. But it's definitely not one I had. So I've been waiting to pick this up for a while. I think it was like $4 or $5 off. I mean, it was nothing like spectacular or anything, but any excuse I could use to pick it up, so I did. Next, we have another movie I didn't have. I don't know why, but it's another one I don't remember how much I saved on it, but it was the 10th anniversary limited edition Inglourious Bastards. This is the Blu-ray version. It's got some little features in there. There's a little booklet. It says a 36-page booklet, 4 postcards, 8 character cards, and 8 playing cards, because that'll come in handy, never. But I have it. So I didn't have the movie for a while. I actually never owned this movie on Blu-ray. I don't even know if I don't think it's on 4K separately. I think you have to, if you buy like the Quentin Tarantino collection, it comes with that. But I think this was like $10 or something like that. So I don't remember exactly. So definitely picked that one up. I believe all these other ones, no, actually there's one more that I don't remember the price on. This, I kind of got it like at the last minute, like right before the Prime Day was about to end. It's the Jason Bourne 4K Ultimate Collection. I have all of these on Blu-ray already. I didn't even open the package on the Blu-ray, but I have them all except for the Bourne Legacy, the one that had I can't remember his name in it, the Jeremy Renner, that one, because quite frankly that one sucked, especially the ending just kind of ended to nothing. But all of the Matt Damon ones I'm a big fan of. Whether or not I needed them on 4K or not, I don't know. But now I've got the whole collection on 4K. God only knows what I'm going to do with the Blu-rays. All right, so now we're going to get into the movies where I actually know what the sale was on these. First one I picked up, I didn't have any of these movies, is the Mission Impossible 6-movie collection. This is the 4K collection. It's got everything from the first one to Fallout. This one, I think the Rogue Nation and Fallout, I don't even think I've ever seen. I've seen the first 3 for sure. Then I just kind of I can never keep track of which one came in what order when they don't have a number next to it, because I'm an idiot. So I haven't seen those, but I didn't have any of these at Blu-ray at all. And normally this was $67.87. So it was on sale for $49.99, basically $50. So it was about $18 off. So definitely picked this one up for sure. Gave me the excuse. The next one is another one I didn't have on Blu-ray either. And that's the Matrix Trilogy 4K version. I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, if anything's made for 4K, it's probably the Matrix, especially the video and the sound. How it looks, I don't know. I haven't really seen any videos on reviews on it, but it's the Matrix. At least the first one is going to be great. The second one probably be okay, and third one. But this one was $62.99 originally, and then it was on sale for $38.99. So looking at $24 sale price on that. So I mean, hey, you can't go wrong with that. Now, when I talk about the original price, I'm not talking about what Amazon says the list price is, because the list price, they basically, half the stuff I see on there, they don't sell for the list price. When I say what it was, the non-sale price, I'm talking about like if you have Amazon Prime, normally, like if you tried to buy this today, that's how much it would cost. I don't go by the list price because that's always ridiculously more that nobody pays for. Next one I got, because I'm a big Trekkie dork. I have Star Trek Deep Space Nine. That's on DVD. I've got The Next Generation of Blu-ray. So picked up Star Trek Enterprise, the complete series. This is just a straight up DVD. They don't have any Blu-ray version, at least not that I know of. This is actually the second box, because the first one came like somebody kicked it to my house. The way these are packaged and they're put together, it's the same with the other two. With Deep Space Nine and The Next Generation, and I think probably Voyager. For some reason, Voyager is ridiculously more expensive than the others, including this, like twice as much. And let's be honest, Star Trek Voyager is not twice as good as any of the other series. But the packaging is just terrible on these. The DVDs are in the plastic case. That's like you've got this, and then the plastic case is inside that, but it's not attached to the actual outer case here. So they tend to be broken. The discs can fall out really easily. One of the discs is literally, it's the holder, the middle section on it, and it's just kind of sticky. It's like a sticky thing, and it's stuck to the back of it. That's the last disc. That's the crappiest put together set I think I've ever seen. You kind of have to watch these like you're, holding an egg, trying not to crack it while simultaneously walking on ice. It's very, very delicate. So as long as you're very gentle with these, you'll be fine. But the first one I had, the box was all messed up. The interior case part was broken. It was just totally screwed. So this is the second one that I got. Now this was normally $49.01, so it was on sale for $35.90. Not too bad. It was about $13 off. But $35 for a Star Trek complete series, even though it's Enterprise, not the best one. That's not too shabby. So pick that one up as well. Next on the list, speaking of list, is the 4K version of Schindler's List. This is just a classic movie. I mean, Steven Spielberg. If you haven't seen this, you definitely need to check this out. This is just a classic, amazing movie. Talking about World War II. It's not anything that was great sale going on. This was $22.99 normally. Well, I guess it was a little bit. It was $11.99, so it was about half off. That's not really why. I mean, this had been on my list of things to get for a while now, and at $11.99, you can't really beat that. Especially for a movie this good, and it's got it's 4K Blu-ray plus the digital code, so it was a pretty good sale on that one. The next one is 2001: A Space Odyssey. Now this is the 4K as well, obviously. I've seen a million reviews, and everybody says this looks amazing in 4K. Looks like it was shot yesterday. All that good stuff. Now, for somebody who loves movies, I've seen some movies I'll watch a million times over. I've seen so many movies, it's ridiculous. Obviously, I've got a large collection behind me, and this is just the Blu-rays. I've got a couple hundred 4Ks out in the living room. 2001, if I've seen this whole movie, I don't remember it, and I think I may have caught like a couple parts of it, so I don't even think I've ever even seen this whole thing through. So I definitely wanted to pick this up. I mean, this was normally $24.99. It was on sale for $15. They kind of had you could buy 2 4K movies for $15. So I just found the most, in that category, the most expensive 4Ks normally, and picked up 2. I think it was this and I can't remember if it was Schindler's List or not. But definitely for, $15 and as good as everyone says this looks, I'm definitely wanted to check that out. So that's that one. Moving on. Next one I grabbed was Brad Pitt, movie Allied. This is one I haven't seen. I saw the first, I think, 20 minutes on TV, maybe about a month or so ago. Then I never I got into doing something else, so I didn't see it. But it wasn't bad. So it's definitely one that I'd been wanting to check out ever since it came out. So this movie was normally $19.99. It was on sale for $15, so it was about $5 off. Nothing to write home about, but hey, a sale's a sale. It's something I wanted to check out, so pick that guy up too. Next on the list is something I didn't have on Blu-ray at all, and that is the Fast and Furious 8 movie collection. I'm not the biggest Fast and Furious fan. The most recent ones I think I like better than like the Tokyo Drift. Wasn't interested really in that at all. But I figured if I'm gonna, there's maybe about 75% of these I like, so I figured I might as well buy the whole collection. I don't like the fact that on the back, I hate these booklets with the little sleeves and the disc slides into the sleeve as opposed to actually putting it in the plastic holder. I can't stand that. It's just ripe for scratching the disc or you trying to pull it out and, fingerprinting all over the bottom of it and screwing it up. I'd much rather have the plastic where you just stick it in there as opposed to that, but what can you do? This was normally $69.99, so normally $70. The sale was $44.99, so it was $25 off. Definitely for that price. That's why I decided to finally pick this one up. It's been on another one that's been on the list for a while, but just hadn't gotten around to it yet. Now this one was a really good deal. If you were able to get this and you didn't have these before, you definitely were lucky. This is the I think it's the 25th anniversary. Yeah, 25th anniversary 4K edition of Jurassic Park. This has got the first one. It's got Jurassic Park Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, and Jurassic World. I think there's one more after that that's not part of this. This is the 4K edition, and normally this is $62.90, but it was on sale for $19.99. So this sucker was $42.91 off. That was a huge markdown. Now I know they have the 5 movie version collection that you can buy. But I mean, hell, for $42 off, I could just go buy the last movie for, $15, $20 on 4K and I'd still be saving money. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Although once again, this has got the stupid booklet thing where you slide the disc. I don't know. I don't know why they do that. I guess it's just to save money. But I'll just have to be careful with this for $19.99, you can't really beat that. And the other one, I had all of these on Blu-ray, but because I'm a dork, I had to buy the 4Ks as well. It's the Harry Potter 8-film collection in 4K. Now this one, it's got the movies in 4K, and then it's also got the Blu-ray discs, but I don't think the Blu-ray discs on here have anywhere near all the special features that the regular Blu-rays have. So this is going to be one of those where I got this basically to watch the 4K versions, and then if I want to see the special features, I'll just go to the Blu-ray movies and actually watch those special features. This is another one that had a big price cut. This is normally on Amazon $143.99, so $144. This was on sale for $79.49, so basically $80. This was $64.50 off the normal price. I don't know. I don't know why they had such a huge drop on this, unless they're getting ready to release some super 4K version of it that probably costs $500 or something like that comes with Harry Potter himself. I don't know. But as far as, $65 off, and I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd, so I definitely, wanted to have these on 4K, but I was kind of reluctant to spend $140 considering I already had the Blu-rays. It's like, is that really $140 better looking in 4K than the Blu-ray? But I'll go with it being $80 better in Blu-ray or in 4K than Blu-ray. And last, definitely not least, you got to have this in the collection. This is one of those obnoxious things that nobody needs, but you buy it just because you want to. This is the Scarface World is Not Enough. World is Yours. I'm sorry, World is Not Enough. It's not James Bond. The Scarface, The World is Yours limited edition 4K set with this big old statue. I haven't taken it out yet. And basically, it's just a statue, a plastic statue that says "The world is yours," and then it's got the movie in there. Now, this guy was normally $47.99. He was on sale for $30, so it was $18 off. Now, nobody in their right mind needs a statue that says "The world is yours," but you know what? Hey, who it'll just add it to the collection of movie trinkets that I totally don't need. Plus, it comes in this sweet box. Got the little TM logo on the side there. It's got the 4K to Blu-ray. You got your digital. It's also got the 1932 version of Scarface that's included in this, and then of course the "World is Yours" collectible statue. Which that right there. This is the sucker. What I say this is $30. Like 25 of it's the statue, and then you get the movie too. So yeah. So overall, other than the ones that I didn't know the price on, a grand total for the savings was $231.38. So not too shabby. These were all movies, well, minus the Scarface with the statue. I'm not a huge Scarface fan. It's a good movie and all, but I'm not, it wasn't one of those like I have to have it, but for some reason I was just in I want that stupid statue mood. So now I have the stupid statue. So overall, $200, that's a pretty pretty decent sale. And like I said, these are all movies that, I mean, all movies I wanted, or, you know, kind of wanted. So, you know, it's one of those things where maybe I would have picked them up eventually, but when I can get them for $230 off, you know, all the better. My bank account didn't like it very much, because that's the 230 is the savings for what I spent on that. I didn't even want to calculate that. So it's much higher than 231. But that's it for Prime Day. Like I said, if you like the channel, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification if you want to continue to get these movies. Next video is probably going to be my first review movie. That's where we're really going to delve into some of my favorite movies. Not sure which one I'm going to do yet. Probably something from the 80s. So make sure you keep checking the channel and look out for that. Until then, see y'all later.